Since we are here in Uganda, I have never set my alarm in the morning. I always used to wake up naturally and I love it. And I'm not oversleeping. I just go to sleep when it's going to be dark. Most of the time it's going to be around 9. And I see more and more how unnatural our living has become. Because we have been here on Earth for very many thousands years. And since 12,000 years, I think around 12,000 years, is it that we have been stopping with moving around like collectors and I don't know, how do you call it? Like catching the wild animals, like moving around to get all the things we need. And now we are caught in a construction which is so, I think it's that side, um, which is unnatural. And let's start with the thing that people think that we can own land. We have made this construction of that we think we can own land. But if you come back to the basic, the earth is not owned by anyone. It cannot be owned by anyone. And it's all standing by agreements which we had made, or some humans before has made for us. Um, that's something where I want you to think about today. And another thing is also everything what you see around you has been made of nature. This house, everything. And I think it's good that we are going to be more aware of the resources. Because resources are not endless, and I don't know if we want our kids to be growing in an earth without mountains, because all the stones I've been using for building houses, uh, for the water movement, they use the rocks here. So, really, I think we have to be aware of this point of view that you realize that everything what we see around us has been or is made out of something from the earth, and not all resources are endless. If we look to oil, it's a process of millions, billions of years that it has been growing, and now we're using all the oil in 100, 200 years, which is insane. So, how does this? How was it possible that it came like this? I believe the more we have been disconnected with nature, we also are disconnected with our own nature. So we are not asking questions with your nature, which we would ask from our nature. We are not questioning things, and we have been blinded by things like money, status, school, certificates, diplomas, degrees. And at the end, we realize we have lost the most important thing, which is the connection with ourselves, connection with the world around us and the people around us. Because today I spoke with a boy and he was saying, "Oh, I really want to catch one time a dollar." I said, "I've never held a dollar myself." So I was like, "Are you sure you did it?" I said, "No." And I said, "It's also not valuable because money can make you blind." You might think with money you can buy everything, but what if you have all the money of the world, but you don't have friends? Or you have only friends around you who you think which are your friends, but who are only there with you because they like your money. As soon as money is gone, the friends are gone. So I said the most important thing, human connections, is something we cannot buy with money. You cannot buy love with money. Then it's not love anymore. Or to my opinion, it's not love anymore. Maybe you have another opinion, but I believe human connection is something we cannot force by money. Real love we cannot force by money. Human connection, nothing is more important, and a connection with ourselves, than all the money of the world. Would you be happy? Ask yourself this question: would you be happy having all the money of the world, but not a real connection with yourself and the people around you, I cannot imagine you would be happy. Let's get back to basic and start reconnecting with nature, with what's around us, with ourselves. Even though you might fear to be in touch with yourself, because when you are with yourself, you cannot lie, okay? And some things might be happening in your life which were painful. And you're maybe good in avoiding those feelings. And I believe our body is always wants us to be healed. And to be healed for me, it means like that we are whole, that we are becoming whole, we becoming healed. And that means also feeling the things which we maybe never wanted to feel, that broken relationship, that abuse, that it can be anything. Not maybe receiving the love of the parents, what you were hoping, not feeling seen, not feeling understood. It can be anything. Or maybe also the world where we're living in, that it can be challenging towards you. Maybe you feel lonely, maybe you doubt yourself. Let's please reconnect with those feelings, because behind those feelings is your true nature. It will help you to really get the truth about yourself. So, yes, a lot of words which has been said, but it's just, I just wish you to be healed, because it can be so, how do you say it, you can be feel so relieved, released of, how do you say it, tires bounce, which have been maybe holding you back even from your destiny, from where you're here for. And I don't always believe destiny has to be a big thing, but at least to be connected with yourself and the ones you love, even if that's an animal. Like now here, the chicken. Yeah. They're also part of our world. I think we also should show them a bit more respect. That's the right word. Ciao, ciao.